Hey guys, today we're going to do some review topics from Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. So we've never done the review notes for systems of equations with graphing, substitution, the addition and Cramer's rule, determinants, and rate of change with the current and the wind. So you're going to go to your interactive notebook. We're at page 14, and we'll review how to do systems of equations. So for systems of equations by graphing, you want to get them into y equals mx plus b. So 2y equals x minus 4, divide by 2, y equals 1/2 x minus 2. So down 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Grab the ruler. Make sure you label the line with the original. So this is our 2y plus 4 equals x. Then we'll do the other one. So I want to divide by 2 on everything. Y equals negative 2x plus 3. Begin at 3, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. Good, we have a perfect intersection point. That's what we want to see happen. Make sure you label the graphs and then make sure you answer the question, where are those lines intersecting? So the intersection point is at 2, negative 1. Of course, you can do a check. For substitution, we're going to get our easiest variable alone and plug it into the other equation. So it doesn't matter if you get this y alone or this x alone. I'll do that one. So for the x, I'm going to plug in 8 minus 2y. So negative 2 times 8 minus 2y. So negative 16 plus 5y equals negative 1. 5y equals 15, y equals 3. I have to plug back into either original to find the value of x. So I'll have to take the first equation. And I check in the other original. So negative 2 times 2 plus 3 equals negative 1. It does work. So this solution is 2, 3. This one is our addition method. So for this one, I multiply one of the equations by a number. So I'm going to choose to multiply the top equation by 3. Or I'm sorry, 2 to eliminate x's. So I have 2x plus 6y equals 8. If I wanted to eliminate y's, I would have multiplied the second equation by negative 3. So your choice there. So we get 7y equals 14, y equals 2. Plug back into either equation. So we have x equals negative 2. Check into the other. And it works. So this solution is negative 2, 2. Let's do some determinants. So 2 by 2 is we multiply on the diagonals and we subtract. For 3 by 3, it's a little more complicated. It's A times EHFI minus B DGFI plus C. So you cross out, DEGH. So if we have this example, 3, negative 2, 4, 5, we get 15 minus negative 8 to get 23. right, so let's say this is our system of equations. We're finding the value of this guy. So it's 2, 1 minus 10, or 1, 2, 5, 1. Flip the sign in the middle. So plus 3, 2, negative 3, 5, 1. And then plus 4, 2, negative 3, 1, 2. So we get 2 times 1 minus 10, plus 3 times 2 plus 15, plus 4 times 4 plus 3. So we get 2 times negative 9, plus 3 times 17, plus 4 times 7. We have 18 plus 51 plus 28. So this total should be 61. Check my math. I didn't use a calculator. All right, and lastly, it's Kramer's rule. So we want to stack them. So you want to set up the coefficients after we stack them. So 1, negative 2, 2, 1. So this is the x coefficients, the y coefficients. D of x gets the answers, and then the y coefficients. D of y gets the x values, and then the answers. So the answers to the equations are 8 and negative 1. And then the y values are 2 and 1. For d of y, the x values are 1 and negative 2. The answers are 8 and negative 1. So d is 1 minus negative 4 or 5. For d of x, I get 8 minus negative 2 or 10. And for d of y, I get negative 1 minus a negative 16. So plus 16 to get 15. X equals d of x divided by d. Y equals d of y divided by d. D of x divided by d is 2. D of y divided by d is 3. So my solution here is 2, 3. Quick check. 2 plus 6 is 8, yes. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1, yes. The next set are our word problems rated the wind and current. You want to make a chart with against. With the wind is always going to be x plus y. Against the wind is going to be x minus y. Those are the rates. We'll have a column for time and a column for distance. Set up 2 equations for distance equals rate times time. And then when you're solving, you usually want to do substitution or the addition method. Make sure when you're getting your solution, you label your x value as the calm and the y value as the current or the wind, whichever one we're talking about. So flying with the wind, a plane flew 720 miles in 3 hours. Against the wind, the plane required 4 hours for the same distance. So I made my chart. I put x plus y. With was 3 hours for 720 miles, and against x minus y, 4 hours, 720 miles. Set up our equations. It becomes 3 times x plus y equals 720. And 4 times x minus y equals 720. I personally would divide by 3, divide by 4 to make this easier. So I get x plus y equals 240. X minus y equals 180. I'm going to add these together. I get 2x equals 420. Solve for x. X equals 210. And I have to plug into either original to solve for y. So I had 3x plus 3y equals 720. 3 times 210 plus 3y equals 720. 630 plus 3y equals 720. 3y equals 90. Y equals 30. So make sure you answer the question. The calm air is 210 miles per hour. The current is 30 miles per hour. That would be chapter 4 notes.